Did you know your brain can change and adapt throughout your life? It's a remarkable concept called neuroplasticity, and it holds the key to unlocking your brain's full potential. I'm Dr. Lara Boyd, and I've dedicated my career to understanding the intricacies of the brain and how it changes with experience. For years, I've been fascinated by the idea that our brains are not static organs, but rather dynamic landscapes capable of remarkable transformations. In this journey of discovery, we'll delve into the fascinating world of neuroplasticity, exploring how our behaviors and learning experiences can reshape our brains, leading to enhanced cognitive abilities, improved mental health, and a more fulfilling life. Imagine your brain as a vast network of interconnected pathways buzzing with electrical and chemical signals. These pathways are constantly changing, strengthening, weakening, and even forming new connections based on our experiences. This dynamic process is what we call neuroplasticity, the brain's inherent ability to rewire itself in response to learning and experience. The implications of neuroplasticity are profound. It means that our brains are not fixed entities, but rather malleable organs capable of growth and adaptation throughout our lives. This inherent plasticity is what allows us to acquire new skills, form memories, recover from injuries, and navigate the complexities of the world around us. At the heart of neuroplasticity lies the fundamental principle of neurons that fire together, wire together. When we engage in repetitive actions or learn new information, specific neural pathways are activated. With continued practice, these pathways become stronger and more efficient, making it easier for signals to travel along those routes. Conversely, when we neglect certain skills or fail to engage in stimulating activities, the corresponding neural pathways weaken, and the connections between neurons may diminish. Understanding the fundamentals of neuroplasticity empowers us to become active architects of our own brains. By consciously engaging in activities that promote brain plasticity, we can enhance our cognitive abilities, improve our mental and physical health, and unlock our brain's true potential. Throughout this series, we'll delve deeper into the mechanisms of neuroplasticity, exploring how different factors such as learning, behavior, and environment can influence brain change. We'll also discuss practical strategies to harness the power of neuroplasticity to enhance our lives. Remember, your brain is not a static entity, but a dynamic, ever-evolving organ capable of remarkable transformation. By understanding and harnessing the principles of neuroplasticity, we can unlock our brain's full potential and live richer, more fulfilling lives. Learning is not merely about acquiring new knowledge. It's a transformative process that physically alters the structure and function of our brains. Every time we engage in a new activity, learn a new skill, or even have a novel experience, we create new connections between neurons, strengthening existing pathways, and rewiring our brains in subtle yet profound ways. Imagine learning to play a musical instrument, for instance. Initially, the task may seem daunting, requiring conscious effort and concentration. As you persist, however, your brain begins to adapt. The areas responsible for motor control, auditory processing, and sensory feedback start to communicate more efficiently, strengthening the neural circuits involved in playing the instrument. Research has shown that learning can lead to a remarkable increase in gray matter, the brain region responsible for processing information. Studies on musicians, for example, have revealed that they have a larger volume of gray matter in areas associated with motor control, auditory processing, and spatial reasoning compared to non-musicians. Moreover, learning can also enhance the white matter in our brains, which acts as the communication network between different brain regions. This enhanced connectivity allows different parts of the brain to communicate more efficiently, leading to improved cognitive function and faster information processing. The beauty of neuroplasticity is that it's not limited to specific skills or activities. Whether you're learning a new language, mastering a sport, or simply engaging in mentally stimulating activities, you are actively rewiring your brain and enhancing its capabilities. The key takeaway is this: learning is a powerful driver of brain change. By embracing lifelong learning and continuously challenging ourselves with new experiences, we can promote neuroplasticity, enhance cognitive function, and maintain a healthy, adaptable brain throughout our lives. Our behaviors are not merely products of our brains, they are powerful sculptors, shaping the very structure and function of this remarkable organ. Every action we take, every thought we entertain, and every experience we embrace leaves an indelible mark on our neural circuitry, influencing our brain's flexibility and its capacity for change. Consider the impact of stress, for instance. When we experience chronic stress, our brains release a surge of hormones that can have detrimental effects on our brain cells and neural connections. Prolonged stress can impair cognitive function, hinder memory formation, and even shrink the hippocampus, a brain region crucial for learning and memory. On the other hand, engaging in positive behaviors, such as regular exercise, mindfulness practices, and maintaining strong social connections, can have profoundly beneficial effects on our brains. Exercise, for example, has been shown to increase levels of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF, a protein that promotes the growth and survival of neurons, effectively acting as a fertilizer for the brain. Similarly, mindfulness practices, such as meditation, have been shown to increase gray matter density in areas of the brain associated with attention, emotional regulation, and self-awareness. By cultivating a mindful approach to life, we can train our brains to become more resilient to stress, enhance our emotional well-being, and improve our overall cognitive function. The choices we make in our daily lives extend far beyond the immediate moment. They have a lasting impact on the very fabric of our brains. By making conscious decisions to engage in behaviors that support brain health, we can enhance neuroplasticity, improve cognitive function, and cultivate a more resilient and adaptable brain. Remember, our brains are constantly being shaped by our experiences. By choosing behaviors that promote brain health, we become active participants in shaping our brains, fostering resilience, enhancing cognitive function, and unlocking our brain's extraordinary potential for positive change. Just as every brain is unique, so too is the way we learn and adapt. What works for one individual may not be as effective for another, highlighting the crucial need for personalized learning interventions that cater to the specific strengths and needs of each learner. Imagine a classroom where every student is taught the same material, at the same pace, using the same methods. While this one-size-fits-all approach may work for some, it fails to acknowledge the vast diversity in learning styles, cognitive abilities, and individual challenges that exist within any group. Personalized learning interventions, on the other hand, recognize that effective learning requires a tailored approach. By assessing an individual's strengths, weaknesses, learning preferences, and environmental factors, we can design interventions that optimize their learning potential. This personalized approach can take many forms, from adjusting the pace and delivery of information to incorporating various sensory modalities and leveraging technology to create engaging and interactive learning experiences. For example, some learners may thrive in a visual learning environment, while others may benefit from auditory or kinesthetic approaches. Moreover, personalized learning interventions recognize that learning is not a linear process. There will be plateaus, setbacks, and moments of frustration along the way. By providing individualized support, guidance, and encouragement, we can help learners overcome these challenges and stay motivated on their learning journey. In essence, personalized learning interventions empower individuals to become active participants in their own learning process. By understanding their unique learning styles, preferences, and needs, learners can develop strategies that optimize their cognitive potential and achieve their learning goals more effectively. Our brains thrive on challenge. While it's tempting to remain in our comfort zones, engaging in activities that push us beyond our perceived limits can unlock extraordinary levels of brain plasticity, leading to enhanced cognitive abilities and greater resilience in the face of challenges. Think of it like physical exercise. Just as our muscles grow stronger when we lift heavier weights, our brains benefit from engaging in mentally demanding activities that require us to think critically, solve complex problems, and adapt to new situations. Challenging training can take many forms, from learning a new language or musical instrument to engaging in strategic games, puzzles, or brain training exercises. The key is to choose activities that require sustained effort, focus, and mental flexibility. When we engage in challenging training, we create what's known as desirable difficulty. This means that the task is challenging enough to require effort, but not so difficult that it becomes overwhelming or discouraging. This optimal level of challenge stimulates the release of neurochemicals that promote neuroplasticity, leading to the growth of new neurons and the strengthening of existing connections. Moreover, challenging training helps us develop what's known as cognitive reserve. This refers to the brain's ability to adapt to damage or decline by drawing on alternative neural pathways and cognitive strategies. A high cognitive reserve is associated with a reduced risk of cognitive impairment and dementia later in life. In essence, challenging training is like a workout for our brains. By consistently engaging in activities that push us beyond our comfort zones, we can enhance neuroplasticity, improve cognitive function, and build a more resilient and adaptable brain. Every brain is unique, a tapestry woven from a complex interplay of genetics, experiences, and environmental influences. This inherent diversity means that there's no one-size-fits-all approach to promoting brain health or addressing neurological conditions. To truly optimize interventions, we must embrace the concept of brain diversity and tailor our approaches to the specific needs of each individual. Imagine two individuals recovering from a stroke. While they may share a similar diagnosis, their brains may have different strengths, weaknesses, and capacities for recovery. One individual may respond well to traditional physical therapy, while the other may benefit from more innovative approaches, such as virtual reality-based rehabilitation or brain-computer interfaces. Brain diversity extends beyond neurological conditions. It influences how we learn, process information, regulate emotions, and interact with the world around us. Understanding these individual differences is crucial for developing effective educational strategies, personalized medicine approaches, and targeted interventions for mental health conditions. Advancements in neuroimaging and genetic testing have provided us with unprecedented insights into the complexities of the brain. By analyzing brain activity patterns, genetic predispositions, and environmental factors, we can gain a deeper understanding of individual differences and tailor interventions accordingly. This personalized approach to brain health recognizes that what works for one person may not work for another. It emphasizes the importance of careful assessment, individualized treatment plans, and ongoing monitoring to ensure that interventions are aligned with the unique needs and responses of each individual. Our brains are not static entities, but rather dynamic, ever-evolving organs shaped by a lifetime of experiences. This inherent plasticity, however, is a double-edged sword. Just as our brains can adapt and grow in response to positive experiences, they can also be negatively impacted by stress, trauma, and neglect. The good news is that we have the power to influence our brain's trajectory, building resilience and enhancing its ability to thrive in the face of challenges. Building a resilient brain starts with understanding the factors that promote brain health. Just as we nourish our bodies with healthy foods and regular exercise, we must also nourish our brains with mentally stimulating activities, stress-reducing practices, and meaningful social connections. Engaging in activities that challenge our brains, such as learning new skills, solving puzzles, or engaging in creative pursuits, helps strengthen neural connections and build cognitive reserve. Think of it like building a strong mental foundation that can better withstand the storms of life. Stress, on the other hand, can have detrimental effects on our brains, impairing cognitive function, hindering memory formation, and even shrinking the hippocampus, a brain region crucial for learning and memory. Incorporating stress-reducing practices into our daily routines, such as mindfulness meditation, deep breathing exercises, or spending time in nature, can help mitigate the negative impacts of stress and promote a calmer, more resilient brain. Furthermore, fostering strong social connections is essential for brain health. Social interaction stimulates the release of oxytocin, a hormone that promotes feelings of well-being and reduces stress. Engaging in meaningful relationships, participating in social activities, and nurturing a sense of belonging can enhance brain health and build resilience. Throughout this exploration into neuroplasticity, we've uncovered the remarkable capacity of your brain to change and adapt throughout life. Dr. Boyd has shown us that our experiences, choices, and actions directly influence the intricate wiring of our brains. This understanding empowers us to become active architects of our own cognitive destinies. By embracing lifelong learning, seeking out novel experiences, and engaging in brain-healthy habits, we can enhance our cognitive flexibility, sharpen our mental acuity, and unlock our brain's vast potential. Keep challenging your brain, and it will continue to grow with you.